Hello, everybody. I am Sheekha Singh, and you are listening to the H and Scratch Show, your one-stop shop for creativity and inspiration. I am back with another episode. This time, I am going to make sure that you get motivated to at least go on a walk. Welcome to everybody who's new here. Check out the other episodes of the podcast. Now, let's just dive right into the topic. A lot of people came to me asking, where do you even get the inspiration to work out daily? Or when I was doing 75 hard, people came to me and asked me, Sheekha, how could you even continue it for so long? And how did you make up your mind? When I meet someone over the weekend, everybody notices the difference. And I notice the difference myself because of the changes that I make to my lifestyle. There's always been one constant, and that is movement. So today, I hope that I can teach you guys how to stop procrastinating and making time for fitness. Ta-da! I know you're like, another one of those, but trust me, stick till the end and you will at least find one of these tips useful. Okay, so let's get started. First, how can you stop procrastinating and make time for your fitness? Here's the truth. The faster you accept this, the easier it's going to be. You are not going to lose weight by watching videos. You are not going to lose weight by sitting at your desk for 8 hours and then sitting on your couch or your dining table for the rest 8 hours. I know it is sad. That's how the society is, and that's how our lifestyle is right now. But you have to start incorporating some sort of movement every day. Yes, that is right. Every day, just make time for 5 minutes. It could be a 5-minute walk. It could be a 5-minute jog, a 5-minute run, a 10-minute yoga video, a 15-minute Zumba class. It could be 15 minutes of weightlifting. It could be anything. There are so many options available right now, and the fitness industry is just booming. You don't have to train for some competition. Just make sure that you have a goal. Start slow. Have a goal in your mind. So that's going to be the next tip. Put it in your mind. Prioritize your health. I'm telling you again, nobody is going to bother to force you to choose to be healthy. It is on you. The sooner that you realize that you want to be this person, and the sooner you realize that, yes, I think changing X, Y, and Z in my lifestyle is going to help me in a certain way, do it. Do it now. Don't wait for your birthday. Don't wait for the New Year's. Don't wait for a festival. Don't wait for anything. Don't wait for a Monday. The worst thing that you can do is wait for a Monday. Start now. Start easy. That's what I tell everybody. You don't have to have a gym membership. You don't have to go to the gym 7 days a week. You don't have to be in the gym 24/7. You just have to incorporate some sort of movement in your lifestyle, and you can start by just, walking from your dining table to the bathroom, counting your steps whenever you're outside. If you're going to a mall, if you're visiting anywhere, just make sure you're taking the steps. And for people who work from home, the only advice that I can give you is get a walking pad. I am telling you, a standing desk and a walking pad is the best gift that you can give to yourself. Take it or leave it, but I have seen the difference in me, my body, my energy, everything. Heck, I even started a fitness challenge or a step challenge at my workplace, and I am torturing everyone to post their steps in. That's the other thing. When you see someone else on your team or someone of your age or younger than you, older than you, whatever it is, that's how human tendency is, right? When you see someone doing better than you, especially the way they look, the way they feel, the confidence, everything that comes out of them, you tend to be a little bit better than them. And so a step challenge, I was selfish, and so I started it on my own, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I am not going to wait for anyone to do this. I'm just doing this for myself. I want to be active and I want something to hold me accountable. And that's what I did. I don't care if nobody posts their steps on there. Take a screenshot of my steps and I post it every day at the end of, because I wanted to incorporate movement in my day-to-day lifestyle. Work was starting to get a bit hectic, and that's the only way. Whenever you have downtime, even if you have 30 minutes, just get your standing desk, set up your walking pad, start walking. No questions asked. The next tip is going to be dedicate time. I know everyone's busy. You have kids, you have responsibilities, you have pets, you have 100 different things going on, and everybody is busy in their own way. But unless and until you dedicate specific amount of time towards fitness, there's no way that you're going to see changes. You have to be consistent. Yes, it is the sad truth, but you have to be consistent. You are not going to see results if you walk 10K steps one day and you walk 1K steps the next day, and then that's it. You just forget it, and then you get 10K steps the next week. No, you have to strive to get a minimum of, let's say, 4,000 steps or 5,000 steps every day to make your body used to these movement or these sudden changes. Yes, you're going to be sore the first day you go to the gym. Yes, you're going to be sore for 3 days, but your body is eventually going to get used to it. So get into that habit. The next tip that I'm going to tell you is find an exercise that you love. There are so many options on YouTube right now. Anywhere you go, there are podcasts, there are videos, there are courses, there are classes. There's so many options. You don't like running? Do this. You don't like walking? Do something else. You don't like lifting weights? Do Zumba. You don't like some sort of pull-up exercises? Try straps. Try something else. There are so many alternatives these days and so many options. So there's no way that you can give your excuses. So just start experimenting. And again, you won't know unless you try it. So start experimenting with different exercises, and you can start at home. You don't need fancy equipment for it. You don't need a fancy gym for it. Start experimenting, and you never know, you might fall in love with something that you never tried. You might start loving yoga. You might start loving Zumba. You might even become a yoga instructor. Who knows? So you won't know until you try it. So do it, but do it carefully is what I would tell you. A little secret. I used to hate weights. I hated weight training. We used to live in an apartment, and whenever I would go to the apartment gym, I would only do cardio. Yes, I was skinny, but I wasn't fit. I never had lifted weights in my life, but the minute I joined Orange Theory, that was the first time that I actually lifted weights. I mean, there's no other option other than lifting weights. And they don't force you to go heavy, so you start slow. And when I started with the 5-pound dumbbells and the 8-pound dumbbells, I'm like, this is easy. What was I even scared of? So you won't know until you try it. And now I just love weights. I crave lifting weights if I have not done it for a month or few weeks. So you never know. You might find something that you fall in love with. So try it. Next, the most important tip. Prioritize yourself. Yes, you're an amazing mom. Yes, you're an amazing dad, an amazing son, an amazing daughter. Overall, you could be an amazing person. But if you are not healthy and if you don't dedicate time to yourself, who will? I believe in the concept of leading by example. So if I am someone who doesn't follow all these tips, I don't have a right to give you guys these tips. And I don't have a right to preach to anybody if I am not following these on my own. So I find it hard to comprehend sometimes. Mothers are so involved in making sure that they care for their family in a way that nobody else can. They always put their family first. They put their kids first, everything. But the minute it comes to health, they take a back step. They eat leftovers. They consider doing household chores as fitness. If you don't prioritize yourself and your health, what kind of an example are you setting for your children? What kind of an example are you setting for your family? You need to start prioritizing your health. Just give yourself 10 minutes. If 10 minutes is too much, start with 5 minutes. Go for a walk. Forget everything, go for a walk. I know forgetting everything is not really possible. All I'm saying is take a break. Just 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes and then increment it. Make it a non-negotiable in your life. Unless and until you do this, you cannot incorporate fitness into your lifestyle. It has to start from you. Again, there's a reason why I'm just talking about women here. I know men also need this sometimes. You get caught up in the responsibilities and the world around you that you forget because you think you'll do it on the weekend or you'll do it, after the holiday or whatever. For anybody who's a caretaker, I know it is tough, but you need to prioritize yourself if you want to be a healthy person and a good example for people that you hang out with or your family. Set yourself up for success. Don't just jump in. Don't just get a fancy gym membership. Don't start going 7 days a week and then skipping it for the next 3 weeks. Do it slowly. That's what my husband does. He goes all in and he does it so hard. Like, he is consistent for a while and then he just gives up. Here's the thing. If you push yourself too hard, your body is going to fail. Your mindset is going to fail, because if you don't give yourself that freedom or that window to relax, rest and rejuvenate, then there's no way that things are going to work out. It needs to be a balance. You need to find something that's sustainable for a longer period of time. I don't lift weights every day. Yeah, here, I'm flexing. I don't go to the gym every day. I don't do push-ups every day. No, I just incorporate movement in some sort or the other to make sure that I can perform certain actions in a certain way. And I know I've brought this up multiple times, but the other tip is don't be shy. You need to be confident with your bodies. I know it sounds like I'm giving a yoga class, but they are right when they say get in tune with your body and listen to your body. The minute you start doing that is when you actually realize what's right and what's wrong for you. You figure out what's working out and what's not working out for you. For example, I cannot do a split. No matter how much I try, I cannot do a split. I cannot do a pull-up. I'm trying to do a pull-up now, but I cannot do it. And the reason is because I'm pushing myself so hard that I try to do a pull-up and I'll just go all in and I'll try like 10 times, 20 times. And then I'll either injure my shoulder or, I will be so sore the next day that I'm like, I don't want to do a pull-up now. I hate it. So don't put yourself in that situation. If you're starting out like right now and you haven't worked out a day in your life, take it slow. Take a break for 5 minutes. Go on a 5-minute walk. Start with a step goal. That's the easiest thing that you can do. No matter where you are in the world, if you cannot go outside, get a walking pad for yourself. Fitness shouldn't be an expense. Anything that you are willing to invest, there's a reason why I'm using the word invest, is because when you're spending money on fitness and health, you're investing for long term and you'll get the benefits in the future. And that's going to be amazing. You will thank yourself and hopefully me for putting this in your head. Just get a walking pad. If you're sitting on your desk all along and you have these annoying meetings all day and things have not been working out, there's a production issue, whatever, stand up. Just stand. Do nothing. Just stand. Just march in your place. Walk. There's so many things that you can do. Take a jump rope. Start skipping. Go to a park. Stop being shy. Accept how your body is and try to set a goal for yourself and move on. That's how you become successful. That's how you get into fitness and that's how you start liking yourself. See these changes in your body when you are consistent with these lifestyle changes that you've made. If you've never walked in your life and you're walking 5,000 steps a day, I bet you at the end of 15, 20 days, you yourself are going to see the difference in your body. Yes, your legs are going to be sore, your feet is going to be sore, but practice, practice, and practice. There's no secret here. You just have to do it. Just do it. Just show up. And don't do it for anybody else. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody. If you want to be healthy, you want to be a good example for your family, and you want to start taking care of yourself, and if you've decided that you don't want to shell out thousands and thousands of dollars on hospital bills sometime in the future, even if you're from a country that gives you free healthcare, still do it for you. Do it because you want to be able to run around with your grandchildren, you want to be able to run around with your friends' children, or even if children are not involved, you want to just be able to enjoy the life that you've built for yourself. There are always going to be people who are going to get you down, but you need to find a balance. There's nothing wrong in going out over the weekend, eating a burger, having a couple of drinks. You just have to find a balance. You cannot be strict with yourself for all 7 days of the week if you're trying to build long-term habits. And so just find something that is suitable for you, your lifestyle, your choices, your culture, your habits, your friends, your surroundings, everything. Take all of that into consideration and find a routine for yourself that works for you and for your family. The world is not going to come down if you go for a 5-minute walk. The world is not going to come down if you lift a 5-pound dumbbell. Don't fuck with fitness and health. Make it your lifestyle and you're going to be happy. And you will see the benefits. And people who are fit glow differently. They're just happy, they're confident, they have this energy, and they're beaming anywhere they go. The minute you see a fit person enter a room, their energy is completely different. And it shows in their work too. If you are really lethargic all day and you don't have the inspiration or motivation to do anything, and you've been sitting everything, it affects you, your family, your work. And I've seen that. My favorite topic is sleep, because fitness is incomplete without sleep. If you're not getting your 7 to 8 hours or 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day, then whatever you do for your fitness is not going to count. It's an all-inclusive package. So yes, if you've started exercising and if you've started incorporating some sort of movement in your life, then you also have to make sure that your diet is okay and that your sleep is okay. Get a fitness tracker, and even if you don't want to track, and you do you, just figure out what works for you. So calculate how many hours you slept, when you're going to bed, when you're waking up, and your diet. What exactly are you putting in your body? Because like they say, you are what you eat. I hope I have motivated you or inspired you to do something today. So go dance, go jump for no reason, go walk, sleep well, and be healthy and be the better version of you. I promise you're going to glow differently. All right, let me know if you have any comments or suggestions, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your host Sheekha Singh signing off.